UN peacekeepers begin pull-out from DR Congo's Restive East. Kinshasa has long accused the UN force of failing to protect civilians from the armed groups in the east of the country. The United Nations on Wednesday started pulling peacekeepers out of the Democratic Republic of Congo, moving to end a 25-year presence amid rising violence in the east of a long-troubled African nation. The withdrawal of the UN forces comes as thousands of civilians have been displaced by heavy fighting between the Congolese armed forces and the M23 rebel group in the country's troubled North Kivu province in the recent weeks. Dozens have been killed and hundreds of thousands displaced since January. The DRC demanded the withdrawal of the remaining 13,500 troops and 2,000 police in regions bordering Rwanda and Burundi, despite international concerns over violence by armed groups. At an official ceremony at the Kamanyola base in the South Kivu province, the first to be handed over the flags to the United Nations and the Pakistan peacekeepers at the base were replaced by those of the DRC. The UN stabilization mission in the DRC was set up in 1999 in a bid to halt the Second DRC War, which pitted local forces backed by Angola, Namibia and Zimbabwe against the armed groups supported by Uganda and Rwanda. Kinshasa has long accused the UN forces for failing to protect the civilians from the armed groups that have plagued the East country for 30 years. Foreign Minister Christopher Rutunura has said he wants the withdrawal completed by the end of this year, though the UN Security Council has not yet fixed the date. The United Nations has insisted DRC security forces must be reinforced and take care of civilians at the same time as MONUSCO pulls out. Esther Namaganda, MYU TV.